Wisconsin National Guard troops are going to Africa. I thought when I saw Wisconsin National Guard troops, I thought they were going to go, I don't know, to Wisconsin and help out because I'm sure they need a lot of help in Wisconsin, just like they need a lot of help everywhere. Kurt, weren't you just in Wisconsin? Oh, no, you were in Chicago.
I was in Kenosha.
Oh, yeah. And then weren't you walking underneath an underpass? Was that?
No, that was Milwaukee.
Oh, so you're in Milwaukee. Tell the people what you saw.
Okay, I'm with the staff. I went out with the staff after the show. And we're walking through underpass to get some food.
You're walking through an underpass.
And it didn't feel right. Something felt off. Okay. And I realized there were not dozens of people sleeping under it. And I haven't seen that in nigh on 20 years. So I had to take a picture of it and post it because it blew my mind.
That there were no homeless people underneath this bridge.
Yeah. They were really laughing. I'm serious. I can't remember last time I seen anything like this.
So, you know how we've had people on to talk about what's happening in Ethiopia and Somalia? That's called the Horn of Africa. So we've told you about that. Well, they're sending fucking troops there now. And when Trump was president, it was much better for those people. That's what we're being told by people who are reporters from Ethiopia.
The kind that won't be called on at the press?
Yeah, the kind that Jen Psaki will not call on.
Right.
So here's a little video about it.
280 troops deploying for 10 months. They'll be stationed in the Horn of Africa to build relationships and stability in the area. The troops will serve as the closest medical, logistical, and security support for the embassies and NATO staff operating there. A range of emotions tonight.
Over the last couple months, it's been kind of me accepting everything. I guess it's been kind of like a huge roller coaster of emotions and whatnot. Got to a point where I'm pretty ready for it. It's my first deployment.
The Wisconsin troops head to Texas on Sunday for training. They are set to deploy to Africa later in October.
And they're going to be there for almost a year. So, what do you want to say?
So when I was doing this other vet show, the one with this, they're joking about the other branches. I think he said that maybe it was a Coast Guard, but I thought he said National Guard. He goes, that's the branch with take your brother to the war with you. Was the guy's emotions why are we being sent there, or does it just mean joining and being deployed?
I couldn't pick up, but I can't believe these people are. They don't even nobody didn't even talk about why they're going.
They must have school loans
to build relationships and provide stability in the area. What? You send guys with guns to go build relationships and provide. What do they do?
We can talk about that. Right now, we got to think about another.
And if you think that those guys are going to be on the right side of the issue when they get to the Horn of Africa, let me disabuse you of that idea.
To build relationships and provide stability. Is that what they said?
I think that's what they said.
I'm just registering because I want to hear if it repeats in another story.
Let me hear it again.
280 troops deploying for 10 months. They'll be stationed in the Horn of Africa to build relationships and stability in the area.
Yes,
the troops
relationships and stability in the area. That's why they're going there. They're going there to build relationships.
Okay, somebody has a really good question here on the Rumble Rant. They go, this is called the International Guard? Why is the National Guard being deployed internationally?
That's weird, right? I thought the National Guard was for here. But no,
I've never even heard of an international guard.
No, but I think they're just making that up. They're just saying that
because they probably. Yeah, you know what? I have no idea.
The troops will serve as the closest medical, logistical.
They're gonna what?
And security support for the embassies and NATO staff operating there.
Oh, okay. So they're going to go build relationships with the.
They're bouncing for the NATO staff.
They're the bouncers for the NATO staff.
Okay.
Is that what this is?
Relationships.
Oh, yeah. So the answer is yes. Because of the National Guard's dual state federal mission, Guard members can be mobilized to protect and defend America in battle, domestically or overseas.
Well, of course. Families gathered in the lobby afterward, excited, a little bit nervous, ready to take care of the mission and my guys and get them home safely, said Sergeant Casey Kuhn of the Wisconsin National Guard. I hope he brings some weapons. Little nervous, but I have really good family support. My kids will keep us busy, and I know he'll be in good hand. What the F do you think we're doing in the Horn of Africa exactly? What do you think we're doing? You think we're over there bringing people Maybe we should they're going to build relationships. Shouldn't we send Dr. Phil if that's what they want to do?
I mean, it's good because it sounds like this relationship is going to be.
Here's what we're doing in the Horn of Africa. We're fucking bombing people. And we're in bed with the terrorists in Ethiopia. Oh, look. Some more military strikes.
Well, did you ever see that movie Catch Me If You Can, where they hired the con man to help the FBI?
Yeah.
To get a terrorist, you got to work with a
terrorist. Right. You got to think like a criminal to catch one. Every option is on the table. U.S. prepping for Libya-style intervention in Ethiopia. That's from December 10th, 2021.
Every option, even building relationships and providing stability.
So we're over there, and we're on the side of the wrong people. We're in, and they said we interviewed when Hermela was on the show. She was a reporter from Ethiopia, and she was saying that things were better for people in Ethiopia under Trump. Trump let them alone, and now Biden's back in, and boy, oh boy, they're sending troops there.
And she told us the head of the WHO that we watch is some kind of terror group. He's the head.
Yeah, he's in bed with the terrorists there. Okay, so there you go. We're set. So we're gonna take care of the Horn of Africa before we take care of the Horn of America.
Florida.
pick one. Pick a horn.
That's really funny.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, why would they? It's not like we have some kind of hydroelectric dam dispute with Egypt here. Why would they send troops?
This is the end of empire. We can't even get our own people health care, living wage, education, housing, or infrastructure, but we are going to take care of the rest of the world. This is how all empires end. It's happening, but they have you sufficiently distracted by hating your fucking neighbor, by thinking the problem is other Americans. They have you. The problem is the oligarchy that is crushing everybody. Republican, Democrat, Green Party, socialists, communists, they're all being crushed. And I don't know. Will we have a Brazil-style revolution? Is it fomenting here in the United States? I certainly hope so. Virginia Beach, Richmond, Arlington, San Jose, Miami, West Palm Beach. Go to jimmydorecomedy.com for a link for all the tickets and become a premium member while you're there.